Good evening and welcome to the inaugural Greater Valley YMCA Virtual Community Gala. My name is Peter Dent and I am the President of CDG Environmental as well as the current 2021 Vice President of the Greater Valley YMCA Board of Directors and incoming Board President. On behalf of our board, we would like to thank you for tuning in tonight to support the Y and to raise funds for our essential community programs. And although we can't be in person this year, you can still interact with us during the night through the chat function and on our Facebook and Twitter pages. Also, if you haven't registered to bid or donate, then please click the button on your screen and sign up now to get in on the action. Get involved and help support the Y tonight, and remember that our silent auction will be closing shortly and our live auction items will be featured a little later in tonight's telecast. I've been involved with the YMCA since 1968. I started going to the Allentown Y as a kid doing every activity offered, and now I've been an active member with my own family ever since. I've always loved the welcoming feeling of belonging and also being able to support the good work of the Y by being an active member and now with my work on the board of directors. Especially over the last few years, it touches my heart that the Y has been able to step up and address challenges affecting our community. We provide high quality care and education to children in need. Also, during the pandemic, while most organizations were hunkering down, the Greater Valley YMCA stepped up to meet the new unmet needs of our community with substantial impact through food programs, providing shelter for our homeless neighbors, free childcare to essential workers, and so much more. I am proud to be affiliated with this great organization whose work is only possible thanks to our committed partners and supporters like you. Speaking of committed partners, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our presenting sponsor of tonight's virtual gala, Lehigh Valley Health Network. During our Y's evolution over the last decade from 6 independently chartered Y's to a more mission-focused Y association, partners like LVHN have made our valley-wide community programs possible. And now I have the honor of introducing the person who has championed the Y's mission work forward over the last 5 years, David Fagerstrom. Dave, our Chief Executive Officer and President at the Greater Valley YMCA, has dedicated almost his entire life to the Y and just celebrated his 35th year of working for the organization. He has been serving our Greater Valley YMCA for the past 5 years and is the ultimate servant leader needed for this mission-driven organization. I would now like to invite David Fagerstrom to welcome you to our virtual gala.
Thanks. Thank you, Peter. This gala has been 2.5 years in the making, and though we wish we could all be together, we're excited to bring this event to you tonight to celebrate the YMCA's mission and work and to honor our local community leaders for their dedication to the Greater Valley YMCA. Greater Valley YMCA is a volunteer-led, nonprofit community organization. We're committed to strengthening community by positively changing lives every day. And we serve the entire Lehigh Valley with branches in Allentown, Bethlehem, Catasauqua, Easton, Nazareth, and Penargil. At each of our branches, we concentrate our efforts in 3 areas: youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. Tonight, I'd like to take some time to share how the Y has helped serve our community over the last 18 pandemic months and what 2022 may hold for our organization. Over the past 2 years, our Y has not only learned to do more with less, we've learned to create out of the unknown. March 2020 was a scary time for all of us, and yet even when we were all stuck at home wondering what would come next, the Y never stopped serving our neighbors. When other businesses and organizations closed their doors during the shutdown, the Y found ways to keep ours open. We also made the decision during this time not to charge membership or childcare fees. We knew all in our community were uncertain of the future, and we wanted to help in every way that we could. In fact, despite the financial strain of 2020, we were still able to provide over $580,000 in financial assistance and subsidy to people in the Valley. We knew that later on in the year and in the years to come, our community would find ways to help the Y as we had helped them. Your attendance tonight, your fierce support of the Y over the last 18 months has proven this to be true. It's why our flexible work during the pandemic was possible. Our team sprung into action during the shutdown, knowing our community needed us. We obtained state waivers to operate childcare for the families of medical personnel and emergency responders. We acted quickly to transform our traditional free supper meal program to a free family grab-and-go meal program. We challenged our classroom teachers to innovate, producing a suite of over 300 virtual preschool videos free to the public. We called senior members who rely on the Y for socialization and connection to check in. And we even found ways to keep our members engaged and healthy through online classes, first via a Facebook group, and now through our virtual Y Wellness 24/7 live and on-demand class platform. And we did all of this while forging a new partnership throughout the Valley, statewide, and nationally. When we were able to reopen during the summer of 2020, we did so mindfully and in line with all the prevailing CDC standards. We knew parents were relying on us to keep their kids safe, active, and engaged during the summer day camp, with 646 children in our care, and while providing 347 weeks' worth of financial assistance. We'll share more later tonight about the importance of camp, but we saw just how important camp can be for kids' social, emotional, and educational growth last summer. Then, right before the start of the school year last fall, we heard the concerns of parents as many local school districts announced hybrid or completely virtual schedules. What would working parents do? In coordination with local partners like Lehigh Valley Children's Centers and the United Way, we launched the Edu Childcare Virtual Learning Program, providing a safe classroom space at the Y for kids to learn virtually with us while their parents worked. We supported more than 400 students Valley-wide during last school year, serving snacks and meals at many of our sites as well. As recently commented by Governor Wolf, we knew keeping our child care options open to families was crucial not only to working parents, but also to our local economy. And even in the most challenging of times last winter, we found a way to continue operating our Allentown Warming Station for our homeless neighbors. We moved our operations up to our Allentown branch's small gym, allowing for more social distancing space. We made renovations to the facility so our guests felt safe, cared for, and welcome. We partnered with Lehigh Valley Health Network Street Medicine Program, Cedar Crest College of Nursing, and St. Luke's Community Health Department to complete COVID screenings, distribute vaccinations, and more. We even coordinated with service partners at Ripple Community Center and the Allentown Rescue Mission to provide 36 hours of uninterrupted sheltering during the winter's worst storms. Throughout last year's warming station season, we provided support to 229 individuals, serving more than 2,400 supper meals. And through 2021, we started off with our facilities temporarily closed once again. Our plans to meet New Year's needs did not waver. We continued our Edu childcare program through the end of the school year. We expanded our free community meal programming, operating a record-breaking 28 sites this past summer with more partners than ever before. At these locations and our branch supper meal sites, we've served over 78,000 meals and snacks to date this year. And at many locations, we provided programming and recreation along with meals, overseeing the summer pop-up and play initiative in Easton's West Ward neighborhood, or partnering with the City of Bethlehem to provide meals in their parks program. More and more over the last few years, the Y has become a partner of choice throughout the Valley. We were even able to open our expanded Slate Belt branch in spring 2021 despite the pandemic, adding a childcare wing, full commercial kitchen, pool, and gymnasium to the facility. We were proud to make good on the Y's commitment to the Slate Belt region with this expansion. A silver lining of the pandemic was that having no one in the facility helped move construction along a little bit quicker. And we hear almost daily how much our community enjoys the new Slate Belt Y. If you haven't been able to do so already, you should definitely come visit us in Pen Argyl and check it all out. As the year has gone on, we launched in-branch programming, getting creative with delivering classes outside, and creating ways for our senior members to connect. We had drive-through holiday meals, virtual support meetings amongst groups like our Beautiful You Cancer Support Group and our Diabetes Prevention Program, and we partnered on a pilot program for free home grocery delivery service, along with so much more. As school districts went back to in-person learning this fall, we relaunched our before and after school programs. Additionally, we just launched the Warming Station as Code Blue Shelter for the month of November, recognizing the need to provide this essential service in Allentown, while also doing our best to weather staff shortages and scarcity of resources. In all honesty, I think I could talk for the next hour, I won't, about all the ways we've changed and how we did what we did, and how we did it over the last 18 months. It's hard not to ramble on after watching what this organization has been able to accomplish and what the tireless team at the Y has made happen. Like every other sector out there, we've suffered from staffing shortages, worker fatigue, and collective loss. But even in the most difficult of times, our Y team, our staff of givers, keep finding ways to give back, to help, and to support their communities and each other. The Y's mission has always been focused on providing accessible opportunities for youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. I can say confidently that in my 35-year career with the Y, I've never seen the Y more committed to supporting these areas, more focused on our mission than we have been over the last 18 months. As I stand here this evening, the state of the Y today is much different than it was before the pandemic. Our work has evolved, ebbed, and changed over the last 2 years. But our commitment to identifying community needs other organizations aren't meeting and finding a way to meet them ourselves has never changed. We continue to suffer losses in all our traditional revenue areas, childcare, membership, and programming. But what has made us a resilient, sound, nonprofit organization has been the groundswell of support received from our community, from both our partners, both public and private, and from each one of you. Our team talks a lot about how fortuitous the Greater Valley YMCA's formation has become. We've spent the last decade transforming from 6 independently chartered Ys, all founded decades ago, some more than 100 years ago, to one Y association. We've become more efficient, effective, and better able to serve our social responsibility programs and survive the pandemic circumstances. We've also been better able to move the needle in local areas of need like food insecurity, homelessness, and education. But we've only been able to do this because of you, because of your membership engagement at the Y, your trusting of the Y with your childcare needs, and your generous donations. So as we look ahead in 2022, a common theme emerges for our Y. We're not sure where the next year will lead us, what our community will require, or how we'll deliver these services. But what we are sure of is that the Y is a deeply rooted Valley resource, ready to activate around what our neighbors need in partnership. Together we're better. Thank you for supporting the Y, for helping to provide community solutions over the last 18 months, and for making the next 100 years of the YMCA's work possible throughout the Valley. Now I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the key folks in our organization that support the Y community. I'd like to start by thanking our board of directors, the Y staff, Gala planning committee members, and our community partners for helping us put together our inaugural community gala. Community support is essential during times like these. We need continued support from our community partners and our neighbors, including everyone watching tonight, to help fund the important work we provide. Your financial support is essential. Accordingly, I'd like to acknowledge our gala sponsors for their support of tonight's events. Specifically, I'd like to thank our presenting sponsor, Lehigh Valley Health Network, tonight for their long-standing support of the Y's mission and programs. LVHN has provided education to Y members, delivered medical services to our homeless guests at the Allentown Warming Station through their street medicine program, and provides key investments in our community needs programs to keep our programs moving forward. And now let's take a look at LVHN's special message from Kelly Shack, the Vice President of Rehabilitation Services with LVHN, and also one of our own board members.
Lehigh Valley Health Network proudly supports the Greater Valley YMCA because the Y is a great community partner. We share in a passion to create a healthier and safer environment for the people of this region. We are proud to support programs such as Healthy Kids Day and the Free Family Meal Program, and we are honored to be the presenting sponsor for this event, the 2021 Community Gala. On behalf of Lehigh Valley Health Network, I'd like to recognize the entire Y family for your commitment and dedication to our community. Your work makes a difference in the lives of kids, adults, and families every day. Thank you to the Greater Valley YMCA for making LVHN a proud community partner.
Good evening. My name is Ama Urban, and I am the Director of Global Procurement Business Processes, Facilities Management, and Indirect Sourcing with Air Products, as well as a Greater Valley YMCA Community Gala Planning Committee member, and an Allentown Branch Advisory Council member. I have the absolute pleasure of introducing our 2021 Y Champion Award winners. The Y Champion Awards were established to recognize a business, organization, community partner, or volunteer who has gone above and beyond to support the Y's mission work. Our 2021 Y Champion Award winners were selected by the Greater Valley YMCA for their service to the community and for enriching the lives of the Y members and the entire Lehigh Valley with their support. Especially over the last 18 months, our Y Champion Award winners have helped the Y do more with less and support even more community members than ever before. Now we are proud to present our 2021 Y Champion Award honorees.
Catasauqua was a great community, very community oriented. The Fun in the Sun program is an arts and crafts program, learning program to give the kids somewhere to go. It was always tied in with the pool. It was an existing program that the borough had in place. I reached out to Melissa and said, hey, is there a way we can partner?
Partnerships are important to the YMCA because community is the key to success.
I want to say thank you on behalf of Borough Council and the Borough of Catasauqua and all the residents, and we want to thank you for the honor that you're bestowing upon us tonight, and it's really wonderful. We're grateful for all the hard work that the Y does for our community.
On behalf of the Suburban North Branch, I would like to thank Steve Travers and Borough Council for giving the YMCA the opportunity to embrace diversity with emphasis on reflecting the needs of our Catasauqua community.
We have been very blessed in my 4 years here at the Allentown branch to partner with the City of Allentown.
I think as a mayor or just as a regular citizen and resident of the City of Allentown, we have to help the less fortunate. And so we are doing that each and every day. The Y continues the tradition of being the great institution in the City of Allentown.
Mayor O'Connell's been phenomenal. He actually sees the big picture. Working with all the different departments, our police department, our fire department, the Department of Health, has been absolutely empowering to allow us to continue our social responsibility programming.
As the City of Allentown, we will do what we can to improve the conditions of the Y and support them in any way we can.
And love to give a big shout out to the City of Allentown. Without you, the work that we do would not be possible. So thank you from the bottom of my heart and from our team and from those in the community that we make a difference.
On behalf of the City of Allentown and all the residents of the city of Allentown. I am very honored and humbled to accept this award.
Lehigh Township has been involved with the YMCA for a number of years. We originally started one of our first daycare sites on location at the Lehigh Township Elementary School. Since then, we progressed to offer yoga classes at the municipal building, and we offered a summer day camp at the Danielsville Park.
The YMCA is providing what we actually need as a community, which is an expansion of various activities. By getting the community involved with one another, it'll produce friendships as well as unify the community itself.
I selected Lehigh Township because community relationships are extremely important to our existence.
It's an honor to be recognized by the YMCA. I'd like to thank the YMCA for recognizing Lehigh Township.
On behalf of Suburban North YMCA, I would like to thank Sandy and also Cindy Miller, the board chairman who is unable to attend today, for giving the YMCA the opportunity to provide a safe and fun environment for children in their community.
Our Nazareth YMCA impacts our community in many ways. They provide daycare for children. The present children are our future. And you want your children to be responsible, and they fit well with the YMCA because the YMCA does a lot with responsibility, discipline, self-discipline, and enjoyment of sport.
Without people like Kathy, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. I could not think of anybody more deserving for this award than Kathy Heller. She has done so much, not just over this past year, but over her entire lifetime of service in our community and especially to the Nazareth YMCA.
Thank you, and it's an honor to be the recipient of a Y Champion Award.
Kathy, congratulations on being the 2021 recipient of the YMCA Champion Award.
The R.K. Laros Foundation has been a part of our Bethlehem YMCA for very many years. R.K. Laros actually was one of the key founders of the Bethlehem branch when it was developed.
In 1952, my grandfather, R.K. Laros, established the foundation in order to create a stable way in which he could give back to the community where he had achieved so much success in the textile industry. My grandfather was a communitarian, and he had a very strong belief in his responsibility to give back to the community.
Anytime the YMCA has a need in our community, R.K. Laros has been the first to step up and provide the support to us.
The YMCA is such a great thing for the community because it affects all age groups and all categories of the population. The YMCA really is flourishing in the community, and it's just fantastic to be part of that.
It's important to have partnerships like this to help the development of the YMCA. We couldn't do it without our partners, and with them helping us and being a partner with us, we were able to provide more services to our community.
I want to thank everyone at the YMCA, the employees, the staff, the directors, and all the people that the Y serves. It's a pleasure to be able to do what we do, and we couldn't do it without you, making a difference in people's lives, sharing the magic, and just paying it forward.
Congratulations, and thank you, R.K. Laros Foundation, for all your support.
You guys are the real champions. We're just happy to be able to be provided the opportunity to support you.
It's important for us to have partnerships with Jason at the Y because that's what makes the Y work. We can't do it without community partners such as Jason and Tucker Silk Mill. They really help us make more out of less.
Our partnership with the YMCA is pretty simple. We got asked to help, and we do. It changes every week. We ask what they need, and they let us know, and we find it. Mostly fresh fruit for the kids and the camps and programs they have at the YMCA.
Jason deserves this award because he's helped so many people in our community.
I would like to thank Easton. I'd like to thank the Easton YMCA, and I'd like to thank my team at Tucker who actually do the bulk of the work and help the people that they work with and around.
Congrats, and thank you, Jason, for everything you do for the Y. We are just super appreciative.
Wind Creek Bethlehem is proud to support an organization that strives to enrich the lives of those living in the community. The Greater Lehigh Valley YMCA contributions to the area aligns with our vision to bring people together and foster ongoing positive interactions and engagements.
Good evening, and congratulations to our Y Champion Award winners. It is so wonderful to watch the stories of people in our community stepping up to help the Y. My name is Ryan Knapp, and I am the Branch Executive Director of the Y's Nazareth branch. Tonight, I have the honor of announcing our 2021 Association Advocate Award winner. Pennsylvania State Senator Mario Scavello has been key to the Greater Valley YMCA's development over the past 10 years. Senator Scavello has been instrumental to the establishment of the Greater Valley YMCA's Slate Belt branch, and as a dedicated advocate for children, families, and the community resources like those the Y provides. He encompasses the true meaning of a public servant. Outside of his involvement with the Greater Valley YMCA, Senator Scavello is a strong advocate for children and families. Senator Scavello's values and priorities are aligned with the Greater Valley YMCA's mission, which presents him as the ideal winner of the 2021 Association Advocate Award.
Any organization that helps the community, for me, is the people you help. The Y does it right. They help people. They bring people together. It's a family place. What better organization to help?
Senator Scavello has been great for the YMCA all around. He's been just an incredible advocate and key person that helped us build the YMCA here in Penargil that serves the whole Slate Belt area.
We moved to the Poconos in 1986. I was mayor of Mount Pocono for about 7.5 years, and that was really my first venture with the Y. I was on the board for about 6 years or so. And you realize, what they do and how they help the community. If there's a need in the community, they're able to fill that need.
We're giving this award to the Senator for his outstanding support of the YMCA these past years. It's probably long overdue recognition that we owe the Senator, and he's just a fantastic example of how a public servant can really help children and families through the YMCA.
This is like a one-stop shop for a family. Some might want to swim, some might want to work out, some might want to play basketball, but you have it all here. The YMCA keeps families together.
The Senator's ethics and values totally align with the YMCA. The YMCA is an organization that teaches kids character and morals and values from a really early age. It's not just me and not just the YMCA. He's well known in the community as a person just of high integrity. Congratulations, Mario, for this award. It's well deserved, probably a little bit overdue, and I want to thank you personally for all you've done for the YMCA.
We don't do these for awards and being honored. We do it because it's the right thing to do. I'm humbled with the award. I want to thank you. And there's other people also. Representative Hahn, who is a partner with me to help put the plan together with the state dollars. And for me, I'm just humbled with the award, and I thank you for it.
Congratulations to Senator Mario Scavello for your well-deserved award. My name is Jody Perry, and I'm the Allentown Branch Executive Director. And now at this time, we would like to let everyone know that the online silent auction is ending. So get your last-minute bids in before it's too late. We have fantastic items available that make great holiday gifts or are the perfect gift just for yourself. We have items from local restaurants, businesses, craft artisans, and fun Lehigh Valley only experiences you can bid on. So go up to the items tab on your screen and bid now. While you're there, preview our live auction items, which will be going up for bid in just a few minutes. And while you're bidding, why not add a mystery gift card pack to your cart? To celebrate our time together this evening, we are now offering a flash sale of our mystery gift card packs for just $20. Each pack includes a gift card or gift cards for local restaurants, stores, and services worth at least $25, with the potential to receive $50 worth of gift cards. It's the luck of the draw. So click the button below now to take advantage of this flash sale and support the Y. If you don't see the button on your screen, make sure to refresh your page. Don't forget that all the funds raised tonight go directly to benefit our financial aid, community support programs, and more. Thank you for your support and good luck.
Looks like a kid. Acts like a kid. Talks like a kid. Walks like a kid. Makes a smushy, ushy rainbow sandwich like a kid. Must be a kid. Good thing we built a hospital that's just for kids. Lehigh Valley Riley Children's Hospital. With more than 30 pediatric specialties and the only children's ER. It's the only hospital in the region built just for kids. Because, well, they're kids. Your kids' health deserves a partner too.
In all honesty, I didn't have a great childhood, and I wanted to be a part of the solution of helping children, but also their families at their worst points. I have been a single foster mom for the last 5 years. I went from being just me as a single woman to suddenly I had 3 children in the period of about 2 hours from, hey, would you take them, to, oh, I have kids now. And since then, I've had 10 children total come through my home. With 9 of the 10 kids that I've had, the YMCA has provided childcare for all 9 of them.
The childcare services we provide at Bethlehem is anywhere from infants 6 months old all the way through elementary school, our school-age program. We also offer during the summer day camp for our school-age kids from kindergarten through 6th grade. We don't turn anybody away in our childcare center, so if a family comes to us and is unable to afford care, we will provide them with the financial assistance to help get their kiddos into our care and to have the best childhood they can have. Elizabeth came to us about 5 years ago. We've provided infant care to her. Some of her children went through our pre-K counts program. Some of her current children are in our ITCS infant toddler program. And her oldest foster child, who was a teen at the time, also was a YMCA member during her care.
Part of my first placement was a little girl that they weren't sure would actually live, and super grateful for the doctors and the nurses and the therapists and so many people, of teams of people who came around us and helped me learn how to care for her, and grateful for the YMCA. The YMCA was fantastic at working with us and getting her into her developmentally appropriate classroom and not forcing her into her age-appropriate classroom, which actually enabled her to thrive. You know, it's one thing to have the Y as a resource for my daughter who's adopted. The challenge in the place where I'm really grateful for the Y has been, as a foster parent, I can call our director and say, hey, I just got a referral call for 3 siblings, 1, 2, and 3-year-olds. Do we have room? And she can say, we will figure it out.
We are so grateful to provide Liz and her family the utmost care in our childcare. We have provided meals during COVID, so she had more time to give to her family and to just welcome them into our facility every day and see all of their smiling faces.
I really care about my kids being brought up in a diverse community. At the Y, my kids are exposed to teachers who look like them and teachers who don't, and kids in all these different places. Particularly the kids in the foster care system aren't feeling like they're singled out, but actually have the opportunity to thrive and grow.
It's a family. We're a family. It's not just a childcare. We don't take care of the kids and send them home at the end of the day. When they're in our care, they're our family.
We talk about being a kind and resilient and helpful friend. And that's the environment that I really want kids to be growing up in. So much of the research is emotional health is the biggest predictor of success in life. And a place like the YMCA is actually teaching that.
Starting the live auction over again. We're going to start with lot number 1, and this time my understanding is we're bidding through chat. So we got some great items here. Bid it or lose it. We got some cool things here. Start off, number 1, Taste of the South Side. You're going to enjoy a day out on the south side of Bethlehem. This package includes lunch for 2 at Emeril's Burgers and More. You're going to get a $25 gift card to the Social Still. Dinner at Emeril's Chop House, which is located at Wind Creek, as well as an overnight stay at Wind Creek in Bethlehem. Packages are worth over $500. And we'd like to thank Wind Creek Bethlehem and the Social Still for the generous donations here tonight.
Okay, how about a $500 bill? 5533, $200. Anybody give me a $200 bill? Any interest at $200? Anybody with me? How about a $200 bill? 100. Say yes at 100. Anybody with me? 100. Anybody $100 where? 1. Anybody $100 bill? Anybody with me? 100. Anybody with me? $100 where? Say yes at 100. I got 100. I got 200. 200. 2 1/4. $200 bill now. 225. 225. I got 200 now. 225. 225. 250. How about 250? 250. Anybody with me? 250. 250. 250. I've got 225. 250 now. 275. 250 now. 275. 275. Jody's into 250 now. 275. 250 now. 275. Anybody 275 now? 300. 300. I got 275 now. $300 where? 3. How about a $300 bill? 275. Now we got an auction here. 300. 3 1/4. 3 1/4. 350. How about a $350 bill? 325. How about 350? Anybody with me? 350. Now 375. 375. 375. We got 350 straight ahead now. 375. 350. Anybody with me? 375. Yes, we got an auction now. 375. 375. 350. I got now 375. 375. Who'll say yes at 375? Bid it one more time at 375. I got 350 once. 375 twice. Fair call. Fair warning. Fine. 375. Sold at 350. Okay, lot number 2, Taste of the Valley here. This is a wine and beer tasting package. Makes a great day trip. Enjoy an exclusive wine tasting trip at Franklin Hills Vineyards, which is located in Bangor, and a tour of the Weyerbacher Brewery Company, located in East End. You're also going to get a $60 gift card to Franklin Hill and a $100 gift card to Weyerbacher. Enjoy the beautiful views of the winery, taste tours of the vineyard, wine tasting, food, and a whole lot more. Package is worth over $600, and we'd like to thank the Priestess family, Weyerbacher Brewing Company, and Franklin Hill Vineyards for your generous donations here tonight. It's worth $600. How about $250? Who'll say $250 to get me going here? $250. Anybody want that package at $250? Anybody give me a $250? $250. Anybody with me? $250, $250, $250, $250. Anybody say yes at $250? How about $250? Anybody with me? $250, $250, $250, $250. Anybody with me at $250? $250. Anybody? $250. Let's start at $100. I got $100. I got $250, not $275. $250, $275. $250. I have not $275. Anybody? $275. I got $250 here, not $275. $250. Looking $275. Anybody? $275. You're gonna get $100. $275. $275. I got a bunch of hands up here, not $300. Who'll say yes at $300? Anybody? $300. $275. Not $300. $275. Anybody with me? $300. Who'll say $300? $300. $300. You're gonna get half that back in gift cards. $300. $275. Not $300. $275 with me, $300. Anybody? $300 where? $275, $300. $300. Come along, a $300 bill. Give me 3. How about $300? $275. I got $300. I got $300. $325. I got $300. $325. $300. Now $325. $300. Anybody get $325? $325. Anybody? $325. $300. $325. $325. $325. Say yes at $325. $300. I got $325. It's only half the value, 50% off. Let's go. $325. Anybody? $325. $300. $325. Anybody with me? $325. $325. Anybody? $325. $325 once. $325 twice. Fair warning. At $325, sold at $300. Okay, number 3, Lafayette Game Day Experience, man. This is your opportunity to see Lafayette football up close and personal with an exclusive game day experience package, which is going to take you right to the sidelines of Fisher Stadium. As part of this game day experience, you're going to get 4 sideline passes to use during the pregame and during the first quarter. You'll be right next to the players, and the passes grant you the opportunity to meet head coach John Garrett and the Lafayette Sports Network broadcasting team before the game. You're also going to get 4 tickets to the Coke Zone, a premium seating section of Fisher Stadium that features food and beverages. You'll also have the opportunity to run out of the tunnel with the leopards. What a great opportunity for your kids or grandkids. They'll never forget it. Okay, experience Lafayette football up close and personal. Package is valued at $1,000. We'd like to thank Lafayette College for their generous donation. All right, how about $1,000? Where are you going to get another one of these, ladies and gentlemen? $1,000. Who'll say 1,000? Give me 500. 500. Anybody want that one at 500? Who'll say 500? Anybody? 500. 5. Anybody? 500. 500. 500. 400. Make it 300. $300. Anybody? Give me 3. How about a $300 bill? 4 tickets coming out of the tunnel. 300. Who'll say 300? Anybody with me? 300. Come along to 300. 3. How about a $300 bill? Bid it through chat. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, 300. 300. Anybody give me 3. How about a $300 bill? 300. I'll say 200. 2, anybody with me? 200, come along, a $200 bill. 2, anybody? 200. 200, anybody? 2, anybody? 2, how about a $200 bill? No interest at 200. 200. Last call at 200. I'll try $100. We'll pass it if you don't want it at $100. 100 and go. 4 tickets. Lafayette coming out of the tunnel. Now I got 100. How about 125? 100, 125, 150. 150. I got 200, 2 and a quarter. Now we got some bidding here. 200 and 225. 200, anybody? 225. 5, anybody? 225. 200, I have 225. 5, anybody? 225. We got 200. We're way short on this, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 225. 200, anybody? 225. 5, anybody? 225. I've got 200, anybody? 225. 5, anybody with me? 225. 225. 5, anybody? 225. Fair warning at 225. We're way low on this. What a bargain this is. 200, 225. 200, 225. 5, anybody? 225. 225 once. 225 twice. Third and final call, 225. Sold that one at $200. Okay, next up, Sparkle and Style. This beautiful necklace is from Beverly Palm Jewelers, and it'll be the perfect accessory for any outfit. It's a stunning piece of jewelry featuring a 14-karat white gold baguette with round diamonds set in a star pendant. It's valued at over $1,800. We do have a reserve on this, and we'd like to thank Beverly Palm Jewelers for their generous donation. Very modest reserve it is. How about $1,000 on that? Anybody give me 1,000? 1,000, 800. 800. How about $600, ladies and gentlemen? It's the holiday season, perfect time for a gift. 600, 500. I've got 500. Who'll say 525? I got 500, 525. 500, it will sell on the floors, ladies and gentlemen. I've got 500, I'm looking 525. 525, 5, anybody? 525, I've got 500, I'm looking 525. 500, anybody? 525, 5, anybody? 525. 500, 525. Beautiful piece of jewelry. I need 525. 500, I have now 525. 5, anybody? 525. $525. I've got 500 looking 525. 525, 5, one more time at 525. I got 500, any interest at 525. 525 once. 525 twice. Last call, 525. We've sold that one at $500. Okay, up next, Go Hog Wild, ladies and gentlemen. This is an all-inclusive Iron Pigs game experience that will create great memories. It grants full access to the Capital Blue Cross Suite. For any 2002 Iron Pigs game, you just have to work out the game with them. You're going to get 18 tickets, 18 suite tickets, 3 parking passes. You'll get food, beer, soft drinks. You just have to work out the date. You don't want to pay for all this yourself, split it with a friend. Split it with another co-worker, something like that. It's worth over $1,200. We'd like to thank Capital Blue Cross for their generous donation here. How about $1,000 on this? $1,000 on the Iron Pigs experience. 18 people. You could sell tickets to this. 1,000. 500. Who'll say 500? Anybody give me a $500 bill? 5, anybody? 500. Say 500. 18 tickets. I got 500. 500. 200. What do I have? I got 250 looking 275. 250 looking 275. 275 now 300. I got 275 now 300. 275 300. 350 now 375. 350 now 375. 400. I got 400. Now we're moving here. 400, 425. 400. Anybody? 425. Did I say 500? I got 500. Looking 525. 525. 5. Anybody? 525. 600. I got 600. Now 625. 625. 5. Anybody? 625. I got 600. 625. 600. Anybody? 625. 5. Anybody? 625. I got 600. I'm looking 625. We're halfway there. 650. Looking 675. 675. 5. How about 675? 650. Anybody? Give me 675. I got 675. I got 750. Looking 775. 750 now. 775. 775. Anybody? Give me 775. I got 750. 750, we're getting closer to value. I got 800, 825. 800, anybody give me 825. 5, anybody? 825. 800 now, 825. 800, anybody? 825. 5, anybody? 825. 825, 18 tickets, 3 parking passes, all you can eat and drink. 800 looking 825. 5, anybody? 825. I have 800 looking 825. 825, 5, come along at 825. 5, anybody? 825. 825, I got 825, say 850. 850, come along at 850. 850, 850, I got 825, say yes at 850. Who wants it at 850, 850, 850, 850, now 875. I got 900. 900, 925, 925, we're getting there. 900, anybody, 925, anybody, 925, 900, 925. $900, anybody, 925, anybody, 925, 900, 925. Say yes at 925, take it up to 1,000, ladies and gentlemen. I got 925, looking 925. 900, I have now 925, 950, now 975. 975, how about 975? I've got 950, now 975. 950, now 975, anybody, 975. 950, 975. Who'll say 975, anybody, 975. 975. I got 1,000, we did it. Who'll say 1,050? 1,000, not 1,050. 1,000, say yes at 1,050, ladies and gentlemen, 1,050. 1,000 I have, looking at 1,050. Anybody with me at 1,050? I got 1,000, say yes at 1,050. 18 tickets, all you can eat and drink. 1,050, 1,050. I got 1,100, looking 1,150. 1,150, anybody say yes at 1,150? Now we're getting the hang of bidding here, ladies and gentlemen. I got 11, looking 1,150. 1,150, how about 1,150? I got 1,100, looking 1,150. 1,100, 1,150, anybody with me? 1,150, anybody, 1,150, where? 1,150, say yes at 1,150. I've got 1,100, looking 1,150. 1,150, how about 1,150? Anybody with me? 1,150, 1,150, how about 1,150? Fair warning at 1,150. 1,150 once. 1,150 twice. Last call, 1,150. We sold it, $1,100. I got 1,150. We'll take 12. We'll take 1,200. 1,150 now, $1,200. We'll say yes at $1,200. I got 1,150 now, 12. How about 1,200? Anybody? 1,200, 1,250. 1,250. Say yes at 1,250. How about 1,250? Say yes at 1,250. 1,250. 1,250. We have 1,200 now, 1,250. 1,200, 1,250. Anybody with me? 1,250. 1,250. 1,250. How about 1,250? Anybody with me at 1,250? 1,250. 1,250. One more call at 1,250. Fair warning. 1,250. Last call at 1,250. Sold it. $1,200. All right, folks. Hey, thank you to all of our bidders tonight. Congratulations to all the live bidders in our silent auctions. Please remember, every dollar raised tonight is going to support the WISE mission. And speaking of missions, I'd like to now introduce our next speaker, Kate. Kate, come on up here.
Thank you so much, Mike. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all of your help tonight. Thanks, everybody, so much for hanging in there. It is live television, after all, live stream, so we appreciate you supporting our mission and finding a way to do that. So congratulations to all of the live auction winners tonight. We'll be telling you how to close out your carts and how to get your items after this, and thank you so very much for your support. We saw that mission video before and want to talk now a little bit about why camp is so important. And we're going to ask for your help tonight to make Camp 2022 happen. So, camp is so very important for the kids that attend it. And we saw in the mission video how Liz's family attended camp at the Bethlehem Y and how that helped them. So tonight, we'd like to ask for your help in supporting this program, and it's a program that's very near and dear to my heart. I am a former camper myself, shout out to my Easton Day Camp family, and I can personally attest to the importance of camp. From making new friends, learning good sportsmanship, keeping young minds learning while school's out, I believe a camp is a gift for every child who attends. Especially during the past few years, it's more important than ever before for kids to socialize, have positive mentors, and be able to express themselves. Not to mention, camp helps working families like Liz's, as I talked about before, have peace of mind and essential childcare during the summer months. This past summer, the Y cared for 582 children valley-wide in camp and provided over $67,000 in financial assistance, so all kids, regardless of means, could attend. Now, I'm going to invite our friend Mike back to join me as we ask for your help in making 2022 Summer Day Camp the best summer ever for kiddos and families in need. And Mike will help tell you how it works. Mike, welcome back.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you. Okay, folks, you heard how the WISE works. It's so important to so many in the community tonight. Now we just need your help in doing the WISE important work. This is actually the most important part of the night. The more we raise tonight, the more children we're going to be able to send to camp. This is our Kids to Camp Scholarship Fund. I'll be naming 4 different levels of support tonight that will help send kids throughout the valley, kids like Liz's, to camp for recreation, learning, and friendship. As I name the levels of support, 1 month, 1 week, or whatever, a button is going to pop up on the bottom of your screen. If you'd like to donate at that level, please just click on the button, complete the donation form, and you can donate any amount that you like.
And I'm just going to add there, Mike, I know we've been having some problems with our buttons tonight, so here's some other ways that you can find the Kids to Camp donation buttons. If you go up to the top of your screen and you hit that items tab, you're going to scroll all the way down and you'll see 5 different categories for camp there as well. If you click those items and hit donate in that box too, you can also donate for Kids to Camp. Just want to make sure you can find a way to help those kiddos.
Okay, Kate, thank you. Okay. We are asking tonight 4 levels. $620 is going to send 1 child to camp for 1 month. $155 will send 1 child to camp for a week. $78 will send 1 child to camp for a half week. And $31 will send 1 child to camp for 1 day. 4 levels. Okay? The more we raise, the more children we can send to camp. The more we raise, the more go to camp. Okay? If you could help us out with a pledge of $620 to send a child to camp for a month, please press that button. Is that right, Kate?
Yep, press that button
Press
on the
that
bottom
button.
of your screen, or go to that items page, scroll down to the month of camp, and add that to your cart, please.
$620 sends 1 child to camp for a month.
So while we wait a couple minutes, because
Okay.
I know there's
Yep.
a 10-second delay here, I want to share some quotes from parents and kids who went to camp this summer, just so you know what an impact it has at the Y. So here's a couple of quotes. This is a day camp parent from Camp Macungie outside of Allentown, run by our Allentown branch. And the parent says, "Our family's experience with camp has been nothing but exceptional. So thanks to you and the staff for everything that you do." So this Kids to Camp is very, very important for the kids that we help. So if you can do a month of camp, if you can donate a month of camp, please click the button at the bottom of your screen, hit on that hit on that items tab, or let us know in the chat. And we'll give everybody a couple minutes to do that. Here's one other day camp story. So Maria, we've changed the name for anonymity's sake, enjoyed the daily swimming most, and her personality is most suited for the structured small group approach that the Y offers. I think she got lost at other camps because of their size and structure. The smaller groups allowed her to make connections that she often came home talking about. Thank you, because it really made me happy seeing her that way. All right, why don't we move on to a month of camp? Why don't we move on to a week of camp?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you give us a week of camp, it's $155. You send a child away to camp for a month, it'll be a lifetime changing experience for them. $155. Can anybody help us out with a pledge of $155? $155. Thank you. Thank you. $155. $155. If you could help us out with a pledge of $155, press that button now. We'll take a chat. You can even call up the Y on Monday, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You can stop in.
If it's not working for you there, we got $155 to Jim Cotter. Thank you, Jim Cotter. Anyone else at $155? $155. Just press that button, put it in chat, do whatever you got to do, get us that $155. The more kids we go. Here we go. Rob Schmidt, $155. Thank you, Mr. Schmidt. Rob Schmidt at $155. Say yes at $155. We got Rob Schmidt here. Anybody else at $155? Jim Cotter again. Thank you, Jim Cotter. $155.
Let's do one more quote. Let's give
Go
people
ahead.
time. So here's another one. I just think this is so powerful to hear from the parents and families that we're helping. So my children had a great summer at the 2021 Y Summer Camp. Each week was a different theme with activities to match the subject. My children especially enjoyed using the Y facilities. The gym and swimming pool were a big hit. I saw the staff strictly adhering to safety procedures to prevent COVID spread. It was comforting to know that my children were safe and happy while I was at work. Oh my goodness, and we just see here that we have a very generous donation of $1,000 from Brian Galt to help kids go to camp.
Thank you, Brian, $1,000.
Thank you so much. We so appreciate it.
You could all help us with $1,000. We're not saying you can't give any more than
absolutely
$620.
not. Absolutely.
I one time did a fundraiser event where we asked for $10,000.
Oh my goodness.
We got it.
And you know what? I'm seeing over here that we have another $1,000 match to that. Is that correct? $1,000 match from Rob Schmidt. Oh,
Okay.
and $155 from Tara Flirden. Thank you so much. We so appreciate that support. So keep sending that support in. We're going to go to let's go to a half week of camp and see
Okay.
what else happens.
You can put in $1,000, you can put $620, $155, or $78 to send a child to camp for half a week.
Okay.
We got
so
$78 to Frank Kutch. Thank you, Frank.
Very, very much appreciated.
Anyone else at $78? $78 to Kristen Mayberry. Thank you, Kristen. $78, send a child to half a week. David Fagerstrom. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. $78. Anyone else at $78? Now they're coming in here. Adrian Briscoe, $78. Thank you, Adrian.
Very, very appreciated.
Anyone else at $78? Here we go. Ellen Lobst, $78. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. $78. Frank Kutch again, $78. Thank you very much.
All right, we'll do last call on that half week of camp.
Okay, last call, $78. Anyone else at $78? Anything you could give us at $78?
Thank you so very much.
Okay. Should we do the last one?
I think that sounds good. Why don't we do a day of camp and then we'll do whatever somebody can give.
Yep, Dave. Okay, day of camp, $31, folks. We got $31 from Cassidy Bell. Thank you, Cassidy. $31 sends your child for 1 day. 1 day is better than no days, ladies and gentlemen. $31 to Cassidy Bell. Thank you very much for that pledge. Anyone else at $31?
Let's just do a reminder here of how folks at home can do this. So you can click the Day of Camp button on your screen. You can go to the Items tab and scroll down to the Day of Camp, or you can put it in your chat.
That's it. Okay, $31, $78. We got $31 to Gina Farquhar, okay? $31, $78, $155 or $620. Cassidy Bell, $31. Thank you, Cassidy. They're still coming in. Lori Holman, $31. Thank you, Lori Holman.
We're just waiting for that catch up there.
There's Cassidy Bell again.
Yeah, it's just wrapping around. It's very much appreciated. She's in the room. Thank you. It's very much appreciated. Okay, why don't we go to anything that you can offer? So anything that you're willing to help with support for going, sending kids to camp.
Remember, the more we raise, the more we can send to camp.
Okay, and we're going to keep that up through the rest of the night. So we're going to actually check in at the end of the night with what we've raised, and we'll tell you then what we were able to do for kids to camp. And why don't you want to close us out with that part?
Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for ensuring that every child, regardless of financial means, can make lifelong memories at camp next summer. Let's check our display board to see how much we've raised as we go along throughout the evening.
Yeah, we'll do that at the end.
It's been a great night here. I hope to be back next year. I hope you bring me back next year.
We hope so, and we hope we're in person then too.
Great.
Thanks so much,
Thank you.
Mike. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to invite up Missy Brown, our Suburban North Branch Executive Director, to do some more thanking of those who made tonight possible.
Good evening. My name is Melissa Brown, and I am the Branch Executive Director of the Suburban North Branch in Catasauqua. Wow, this has been such a wonderful night, hasn't it? None of this would be possible without the support of organizations throughout the Lehigh Valley that have come together to support the Greater Valley YMCA. I would like to take the time to acknowledge their support. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Lehigh Valley Health Network, for their amazing support. We would also like to thank silver sponsor, Wind Creek Casino, and our bronze sponsors, PSECU, B. Braun, Highmark Blue Shield, PPL, the Seltzer Group, and UGI. Thank you to our supporting sponsors, First Light Fiber, Gross McGinley Attorneys at Law, and RCN for their support. We'd also like to thank our partner sponsors, Fulton Bank and Norris McLaughlin Attorneys at Law. We would also like to send a big thank you to our key partners behind the scenes. Thank you to ASR Media Productions for beautifully capturing our stories and running our live stream event tonight, and to Working Dog Press for their generous support for our invitations. Also, thank you to the Centennial Ballroom at the Homewood Suites in Center Valley for hosting us this evening. Let's take a moment to hear directly from our Gala sponsors about why they support the Y.
No matter how busy life gets, your health needs to come first. That's why the relationship you build with your Lehigh Valley Health Network primary care doctor is one of the most important you'll ever have. From identifying your personal health risk factors to coordinating care with specialists, LVHN is here to partner with you every step of the way. And with the choice of virtual or in-person visits, it's never been easier to put your health at the top of your to-do list. Take the first step by visiting lvhn.org or by calling 888-402-LVHN.
Hi, I'm Dylan from ASR Media Productions, and we are proud supporters of the YMCA. Every time we step into a Y, we feel like we're part of their family. It's important for us to support the YMCA because they help our community stay safe, healthy, and active. Thank you, YMCA, for everything that you do, and we are so happy to partner with you.
We're proud to support the work of nonprofit organizations throughout the Lehigh Valley, like the Greater Valley YMCA, which is helping individuals throughout our communities improve their lives and their communities.
I'm Lee Gilman with First Light. First Light is proud to support the Greater Valley YMCA, not only because the Greater Valley YMCA is a foundation of our community, but also a reflection of who we are as a community. So we are proud and honored to support the Greater Valley YMCA and all of its future endeavors.
PSECU follows the philosophy of people helping people, and that's why we like to support the YMCA, who is helpful to the communities.
My name is Rob Schmidt with the Seltzer Group. I support the YMCA because it's near and dear to me. I learned how to swim at the Y when I was young, and we love what the Y does in giving back to the community.
My name is Megan Burke, and I am from RCN, and we are happy to support the YMCA's mission of youth development, social responsibility, and healthy living. Those are all values that we are happy to get behind and support in the community.
My name is Graham Simmons. I'm a lawyer with Norris McLaughlin, and we support the YMCA because the mission of youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility resonates very deeply in our hearts, and we think they're the building blocks of a better tomorrow for the Lehigh Valley.
We really do have great community partners, don't we? Hello and good evening. My name is Jack Zilfu, and I am an attorney with Zilfu Law LLC. I am also a board member with the Greater Valley YMCA, a Gala Planning Committee member, and chair of the Advisory Council at the Allentown branch. We would like to thank everyone for tuning in for our inaugural Community Gala and for our tremendous support, for your tremendous support throughout the night. But before we log off for the evening, we need to check in one last time for a final total of the money raised. It's about to pop up. That's the final. $54,007. $54,007. Thank you, everyone. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. You can make general donations on greatervalley-ymca.org. Fantastic, everyone. Thank you. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. Thank you for everybody who donated or bid on the items. And thank you for being part of the Greater Valley YMCA's community. For those lucky winners and donors, please make sure to check out your cart this evening. But you should check out the cart if you did the silent auction or if you did the donation. But because of a little bit of revision this evening, we're going to read out the names of the live auction bid winners. Now, the live auction bid winners, please wait for the Y staff members to reach out to you before you check out. Okay? Now I'm going to read the lucky winners. Rob Schmidt was the winner of the Taste of the Southside. Allison Huddleston won Taste of the Valley. Heather McIntyre, the Lafayette Game Day. Jody Perry, Sparkle and Style. And Michael Cavalry for Go Hog Wild. So congratulations and thank you all very much. So for more on this process, you can also go to the FAQ section of our event homepage on your screen for more information if you need it. Now, if you're feeling inspired to make a positive impact after watching these stories tonight, then please stop by one of our local branches, always open to you, and get involved. The Y provides so many opportunities for you to give back to the community. Please consider getting involved. And on that note, please have a great night, everyone. Hope to see you soon at one of our branches and at the Gala next year, and here's the date, Saturday, November 12th, 2022. Put it in your calendar. Good night, everybody.